Well, what can sports art help recreational professionals with that no other brand can? Anything specific that comes to mind?
Absolutely. I'll say two things. One, we were talking about earlier the cardio equipment that generates electricity. So if you have a sustainability message in your organization, and that's something that's really important to the community, we generate electricity so that the facility, the gym, the rec center is not buying electricity. And when you're not buying electricity, you're helping prevent the burning of fossil fuels because 60% of power companies today still burn fossil fuels to generate electricity, right? So essentially, if you're generating electricity, you're not having to have a power company burn fossil fuels for that. So there's that one thing. But what a lot of people don't understand also that it's a way to engage with the community, right? It's a way to say, hey, you know what? It's Earth Day. Everybody come to the gym, pedal for at least 5 minutes, and let's generate some electricity to offset the AC, or to let's save a million trees for the month of June. There's a different way to bring people together and use exercise as a way of bringing people together. A kind of a related topic because of its engagement. We're doing a an event with Red Bull, and they're going to build this gaming cube, and in this gaming cube they're going to have streamers and gamers, but our equipment they're going to have people on our equipment generate the electricity to power this cube. So they're getting people from the local community, bringing them in and saying, hey, you know what, we're going to power this event. It's going to be, we're going to have an attempt at a Guinness World Record. And so it's a way to have people, hey, come be a part of this. Excuse me. So if you're in the community, you can say, hey, maybe you're not used to working out, but at least come over here. Come pedal for 5 minutes. We've got a recumbent. We've got this treadmill that you can walk on. Just come be a part of our event that's going to help the community and the planet.
Love that. That's an amazing marketing idea too with Red Bull. I'm going to have to check that out and tune in. That's awesome. Um, Getting even more specific, are there any specific products or solutions you like for us to highlight that you guys offer?
Yeah, I would say nothing specific, right? I keep talking about the electricity generating cardio, which is always great,
Mhm.
but we have over 150 different SKUs, both strength and cardio. So we have something for a small 10 by 10 room, all the way to a huge 100,000, 200,000 square foot building. And on top of that, we also have cardio equipment that's used like in rehabilitation hospitals or therapy clinics that are now being put into rec centers or putting into gyms because there's older people in the community that need a little bit of help, but they don't have a trainer, they don't have somebody that's going to be there to help them with them. So we've got treadmills that have handrails, right? So somebody can come in, and if they don't feel comfortable, they can hold on to the handrails, but they don't have anybody there that's kind of looking after them and they can feel not dependent. Um, excuse me. We have a really cool elliptical that's called the eye care. So this elliptical actually has motorized stride assistance. So what that means is that once you stand on the elliptical, that motor is going to help move your feet. And as long as you've got your weight on those pedals
Mhm.
and you're not even putting any sort of effort, your muscles are still going to activate because of that movement and that motion of that particular elliptical. And it's not just me saying this. We partnered with a rehabilitation hospital in Nebraska, and they found that our ellipsis, which is the path your foot takes, is the closest to a human stride that they found versus all of our competition.
Mhm.
So we built this machine together to help people, recover from injury, to help people that have significant physical disabilities, giving them an option to exercise. And by putting it into the rec center, you're making those folks feel like they're part of a community because they're working out in the same gym that everyone else is working out instead of working out at some physical therapy clinic that's specialized for people with certain conditions. So, inclusion is a big part of the conversation nowadays. So bringing two or three of these into the rec center helps bring people of the community together and make them feel part of that community as well.